It came from a can. What do we got today? Hello.
My boobies.
Those aren't in a can.
Yes, they are.
I don't want to think about that.
All right, so we got some Imperial beef in its own juice.
Beef
High grade.
in its own juice.
I don't know what that means.
And it's high grade.
Like, I'm assuming since this isn't a can, it's been cooked. But, like, isn't beef in its own juice just mean, like...
It's always in its own juice.
Yeah!
That's the whole point of terrestrial animals.
So...
They carry their juice with them.
Oh! There's the bay leaf. There's the bay leaf.
Sitting right there on top. So, story of this episode, we actually went to a Russian deli looking for various spam-like products for a Kiki episode. And they didn't really have any, but the lady pointed this thing out. She said, "This is much better than spam."
It's definitely not spam. Oh, it's a fucking like oxtail almost. Like,
Oh, what? There's like a tail bone?
that's what it looks like just by the thing, but that's way softer than what a bone should be, or no, because I mean, I guess it's cartilage. I think this is an oxtail.
I think you're tripping.
No, I think you're fucking
It
wrong.
would be obvious if there was a bone in the center of that.
Well, I mean, oxtails aren't bone; it's a big chunk of cartilage. So,
Yeah, there's bones and tails.
no, there's not. It's cartilage. What? Shut up.
It's not a shark.
It's like short ribs, okay? It's just a big fucking piece of cartilage. Alright. And there's a big ass chunk of shit. And Alright. That was a big ass chunk of cartilage, though.
Yummy.
But it's not terrible. It just doesn't have any flavor.
Oh.
I don't know what you would exactly use this in. I suppose you could put it in some mayo and shit and just use it up to...
Yeah, she tried to sell us bread with it, so I assume you could make, like, sandwiches or something.
Yeah. Like, you'd have to add a lot of other things to make this work. It's like, even that other weird fucking thing that Loafy had that was, like, the same style, like, it still had good flavor to it. Where this is just kind of meat in its own juices. Like, you kind of taste like that bloody flavor.
Can I say that using a spoon for this is like just a little bit gross?
That was where it was picked.
That is the best choice, sir. Fuck off.
I mean, are you going to try it without the juices? A fork isn't going to work for that. Oh, man. The juices are congealed. So they're not quite juices anymore.
So it's beef in its own congealings.
Yeah, beef in its own non-Newtonian fluids. All right, here we go. I mean, it looks decent. Sort of like a, what's that brand? I don't know. There's a lot of brands that sell like corned beef in a can.
Mm-hmm.
And one of them has a cow on it, which always makes me sad. Okay, but here we go. Cheers. What? What is going on here? So this is definitely the kind of thing that gets broken up and put in something else. It's reminding me of some like noodle dish or something like that where it has extremely little tiny bits of some undefinable protein. And I think this is what they use. It's not turning me off, but it's like, wow, I heard beef. The word beef registered in my brain, and then something else just came and blew all that out of the water. Because this is just like, it's its own thing.
It's like if somebody handed you milk and you drank it and it's like, what the? That's orange juice.
Exactly. This is like, I don't know. Can we just say the in its own juices thing is especially disconcerting? How do you know it's its own juices? Like, did you take the one cow and you like You just canned him. Just.
Yep. That's all
And
that's
it's
left of a
juices,
single
really.
cow. They take the cow embryos because
Yeah.
they're can-sized, so.
And it doesn't say like select juices, like the juices you want either.
Uh.
No, it's just all the juices. There's some gross juices out there too, folks. Dang.
Oh, weird. It smells so salty.
I wish it tasted salty.
It tasted salty as fuck to me.
Really?
It tastes like a pot roast that you just didn't season.
Are you saying there's no seasoning in there?
Like, I mean, there's a bay leaf and a little bit of salt and stuff, but it tastes like you put a whole chunk of, chuck roast in a slow cooker and you let it go and then you threw it in a can for some reason.
Mm. You did include its own juices in that pressure cooker and the slow cooker.
Yeah. Well, that's where the juices come from. When you put it in the slow cooker, it has a bunch of juice all around it. That's its own juices.
Uh-huh.
I'm actually not too disturbed by this. I think I might like it because it tastes exactly like pot roast. Just salt, pepper, throw in a bay leaf, put your chuck roast in there. Boom, you're done. You're done, son. Yeah. I could see that in a sandwich. I think that'd be pretty good, or just kind of smeared on toast. Probably be good with cheese or something. Yeah, I think that's pretty good.
It's kind of closer to a meat spread, though, isn't it?
A little bit. I mean, there's a little bit of chunk in there. There's a little bit of fibrousness to it. But, yeah, I mean, it's definitely not like a Spam, and it's not like a potted meat. It's just kind of like a really fatty chunk of meat.
Could
pot
your
roast.
opinion be influenced at all by the fact that we just had like 12 different potted meats?
It's a bland pot. Like, we could have made our fucking roast beef a fucking fudge out of this shit. Like, that's the same shit. It's exactly the same. Yeah, I like it. I actually like it a lot. I'll probably... I mean, we'll give it to Loafy, but I would eat it. This has been a Cake from a Can. Please like, share, subscribe. Go check out our social deets down below. Go check out Loafy on Twitch.tv/LoafyMolasses. Thanks for watching.